Up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young said when he was growing up, he was never a big leaper or a dunker. Truth be told, he said, I wasn't even considered a top guard in my recruiting class, but I worked relentlessly and played with a chip on my shoulder. I wanted to be considered among the great players. I wanted to belong. Well, Kevin, he certainly belongs with the Hawks right now.
Thanks, DA. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the New Orleans Pelicans. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. And for Dallas, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. And it's Brunson in at the point. Well, a lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt. You know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes, it can take time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
Young with the ball. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And here's Brunson. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Now, here is Young. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich.
Hey, swing it! What's the roll?
On its way from Young for 2. They get it again. Capella, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella, skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
All free throws good from Doncic.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Now, here is Young.
Hey, yo, right here, baby!
Kleber with the rebound.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
And Young kicks to Collins. Here's Bogdanovich, and he gets it to go from the high post.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now here's Hardaway. Against Miami, he was really on his game. And Kleber slams it in.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now, here's Doncic.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
In the corner, Collins with it. No good with the triple. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Bounce pass, Young. Goes up on the high post. Here's Capella. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
He's playing with that one extra gear so far that none of the other guys have found yet.
The Hawks leading. Now Hunter. Here's Young. The pass to Collins. From the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. It's Hardaway with the drive.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Knock this in.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo, I'm
Who
on
got
this.
shooter, huh?
That free throw good from Hardaway.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man.
Hardaway hits them both. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. To the middle. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
One of the best young lob men in the business, John Collins, finished with an exclamation point.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Over Bogdanovich. Dallas, no good that time either.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich passes to Young. He kicks it to Hunter. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Here's Kleba. Dallas again missing.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Outside Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 6.
This is Young's game, ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
The 3 for Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Here's Brunson. He had 16 points in the win against Miami.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Now here's Brunson.
I got ball.
To halt the run, he muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul, and he's on his way to the free throw line.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Dallas shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich.
That's it.
Atlanta leading by 3. Young dishes to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Doncic with it. He has 7. Misses the 3.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Now, here's Doncic. Right side, Porzingis. Plenty of space. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Herter. No points in the game yet for him.
Going hard to the rim, that's what you like to see from Herter, not just hanging out at the three-point line.
Runs in the pass to Kleba. And here's Porzingis.
Hey, put it back, put it back.
The three-pointer off the mark. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
The power and the tenacity that this kid shows. Collins not to be denied.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis. Johnson comes in for Maxi Kleba. And it's Richardson in for Luka Doncic.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Now, here's Richardson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Heat in Miami. And Rondo sends it back.
What? Nice defense by Rondo there, rising up to block that one.
Herter, no good.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
The Mavericks have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
2 shots.
Knock this in.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo, I'm
Who
on
got
this
shooter,
guy.
huh?
And the first one drops. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
And here's Richardson.
Watch the screen.
Pass to Brunson. Over Rondo. Brunson, no good. Atlanta leading by 5. And he lobs it up.
One of the more instinctive passers over the last decade, Rondo quickly locates the open man.
Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Brunson kicks to Powell. Passes to Johnson. The pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it up. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Gallinari. Sweet little floater. And the Hawks lead by 7.
So much of his offense is perimeter-oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
Now here's Powell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Hardaway. Lets it go with a 3. The shot by Powell, no good. The Hawks leading by 7. Okongwu, the pass to Rondo. Here's Herter. Takes the 3. And finished off by Collins.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to, helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Chris Dunn's checked in for the Hawks. And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. And you look at Brunson, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved. Mavericks trail by 9. Kicks it to Richardson.
Good shot.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Who got shooter, huh?
First free throw is good.
We talk a lot about second-round picks coming in and making a difference. Josh Richardson is one of those guys, and he was rewarded financially for it.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Who got shooter, huh?
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Atlanta leading by 5. Rondo passes to Okongwu. There's Gallinari with the three, and it's Gallinari again missing.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Bucket is good.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Now here's Rondo, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
This is why guys like playing with Rondo. They know he's going to get them high percentage shots.
Here's Richardson. 51 seconds left to play in the first. Brunson, no good. Atlanta's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Mavericks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
I got mine. Who got shooter? Hey, let me get big man.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Marianovich checked in for the Mavericks.
Baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got the.
And so he hits both. Now Rondo. Pass to Huerter. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The dish to Gallinari. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Elbow. 2. Shooting 2.
Knock this in.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo, I'm
Who
on
got
this.
shooter? Huh?
And he knocks down the first one.
Baby.
Hit these, baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got the.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Hawks leading. Rondo's scanning the floor. Gallinari on the wing. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Hawks on top. They lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they've built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
And so here is Dallas. They trail by 1. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking, and if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Powell is out there with Marianovich, and it's Richardson in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks, Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. The first free throw is good. And the Mavericks making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Capella's checked in. So he gets them both. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Doncic outside. Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. Dallas moving the ball around. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
This is what you want. Put the defender in a position where he has to foul you to stop you. Richardson can be a tricky cover.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Shooting 2.
Who got shooter, huh? Better box your man up. I got it.
Hey, just box out.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
And he knocks down the first one. For the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for Okongwu. Young is subbed in for Dunn.
Knock this in.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo, I'm
Who
on
got
this
shooter,
guy.
huh?
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Good work defensively by Richardson.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Outside Hardaway. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game.
Get there.
Young against Richardson. Shot, high post. Gallinari wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Gallinari's got 5 now.
When you're talking about Gallinari, he's always been a solid three-point shooter. Very consistent over the course of his career.
Now, here's Marianovich. Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Young. He has 6. Over Richardson. Got a piece of it.
He's a factor defensively. He's 6'6" with a 6'10" wingspan. Josh gets off the floor quickly.
Hawks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
The Hawks shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Hardaway.
One shot.
being aggressive and getting to the line. This is when Gallinari's most efficient.
The Mavericks leading. Down low, here's Porzingis. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Bogdanovich dishes to Gallinari. Young outside. And stolen by Richardson. The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got his third bucket of the night.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. The offensive rebound. Count it, good. Porzingis has got 8.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you look at Collins. He's definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible. And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
To the paint, here's Kleba. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. 5th, Porzingis.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
He's off on the first. James Johnson checked in for Dallas. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. He kicks it to Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The shot by Collins, no good. Porzingis, that's a 2. The quick look, no good that time. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. Bogdanovich finds Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal, pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
That free throw good from Young.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that could lead this league in scoring and in assists, and also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Now here's Porzingis. 14 points from him the last game against Miami.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Atlanta leading by 3. Passes it to Bogdanovich to the left wing. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Good work there as it goes.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
The Mavericks shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Inside, here's Doncic. They can't stop the run with that one.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Young's shot is good.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Dallas calls timeout.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Mavericks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Mavericks trail by 8. Now the pass to Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, man, you want this guy?
Who got shooter, huh?
All free throws good from Doncic. Atlanta leading by 6. Young passes to Capella. Kicks it to Young. Porzingis with the block. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Doncic has got 19 points.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Richardson and the dunk by Doncic.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Young outside, offline with his three.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Young with no one around. His three-pointer's off the mark. Brunson with a clean look, and he's good on the three ball. Brunson's got 8 points. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Herter passes to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 16 points for him.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Brunson kicks to Richardson. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Porzingis, that's a 2. Offensive rebound, Richardson. And the rejection by Collins. Shot clock at 6.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Young, puts up a 3. Again, Young missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Dallas. They trail by 1.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Offensive rebound, slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one's on Johnson.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dwight Powell comes in for Porzingis, and Hardaway is subbed in for Josh Richardson. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. Gallinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Chris Dunn's checked in for Kevin Herter. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Trae Young.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Doncic, and he makes good on the layup. Doncic has got 23.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And the dunk by Capella. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Okongwu, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Unselfish play by Gallinari, a natural-born scorer, showing a willingness to facilitate.
The Hawks have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
One shot. One shot.
Way to go, baby.
And so it's Dallas with it. 4-point game. Done against Doncic.
Right here.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul it.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Who got shooter, huh? Gonna box your man up. I got it.
Hey, just box out.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Hawks leading by 3. Dunn dishes to Rondo. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Doncic against Capella. Here's Dunn. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Powell. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Here's Doncic, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
It's stolen by Johnson.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Get it going.
And it's done in the corner. No good from outside. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We look at John Collins and see the amazing finishes. But, guys, he's made strides on the defensive end as well, Shaq.
Yeah, defense was a weakness for Collins, especially at the start of his career. But he's improved his play recognition and the physicality on defense. Wow.
You know what I heard, Annie?
What?
That he's working with Vince Carter.
Really?
And I heard that helped a ton. You know, Collins has great physical tools, but what was missing is some of the mental aspect. And my man Vince Carter can help him with that.
With their ages, it's like a father-son relationship almost.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center. Now Collins. After Tim Hardaway missed from long range.
And not exactly quick off the floor, but Luka uses great anticipation to make defensive plays.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Two shots.
First one falls for him.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
We got a shooter, huh? Gonna box your man up. I got it.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta.
New play.
Pass to Hunter.
Get mine, get mine. Get through, get through. Watch the screen.
Back to Young.
And one. Go get it, go get it.
Goes back up. And Capella with a nice bucket inside. Capella's got 13.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
And there it is for him.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
The Hawks leading by 3. Young passes to Capella. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Capella.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 31. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Young outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Banked in off the glass. Porzingis has got 15 points.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Here's Hunter. Good D by Hardaway. Mavericks trail by 4. Teardrop shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 13.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
On its way from Young for 2, and the Hawks getting another basket right there. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Brunson against Young. Floats one up, and Capella sends it back. Outside Bogdanovich. Hunter, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And now it's a 7-point Hawks lead. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Yep, it counts.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Outside Collins. To the middle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Hunter's got his second bucket.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
And the Mavericks call time here. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
A different look for Dallas. Marianovich checked in for Maxi Kleba, and it's Richardson in for Jalen Brunson. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Doncic against Bogdanovich. In the dunk by Doncic.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Now, here is Young. He's got 18. Misses from close range. Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Porzingis passes to Doncic. No one near Marianovich as he lets it go. And he overshot that one, missing. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Bogdanovich wide open. The three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 5. A pass to Porzingis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
On its way from Young for 2. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Young's got 20.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
The Hawks leading by 5. The jump hook. Hunter no good. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. Atlanta's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Two.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man.
And the first one at the line is good. Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. Rondo comes in for Bogdanovich.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo, I'm
Who got shooter, huh?
And so he makes both from the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Young passes to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young, good.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 5. And the dunk by Doncic.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
The pass to Okongwu. Rondo kicks to Okongwu. Collins in the post, guarded by Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gallinari. Here's Okongwu. The rebound by Marianovich. Marianovich has got his 6th rebound on the night. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Looking here at some numbers for Richardson. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 13 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the calls.
And he can't get the first one.
And a five-star recruit coming out of high school, Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Dallas making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Donnie's checked in for Atlanta.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo, I'm on shooter, huh?
And the second free throw, good. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Okongwu's shot is good. Mavericks trailed by 5. Pass to Powell. Doncic with it. He has 35. From deep, sinks the triple. Doncic has got 38 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Gallinari outside. There's the call on James Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Rondo against Doncic. And finished off by Collins.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Done against Doncic. Pass to Marianovich. Back to Doncic. Just 3 to shoot.
Right here.
Powell down low. Working on Collins. Count that bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Rondo, good.
I really admire the fact that Rondo is not afraid to go down there in the paint from time to time.
Mavericks trail by 4. On the wing, Doncic. Done covering. Trying to get open is Marianovich. They get it back. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Shooting 1.
Hit these, baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah.
Free throw drops from Marianovich. Atlanta's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Rondo. Softly drops in the floater. Rondo's got 6.
You gotta respect the attacking mindset of Rondo, always looking to go right to the cup.
Doncic against Collins. Richardson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Releases from 15. Here's Marianovich, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Hit these, baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy.
That free throw, no good. Atlanta making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And he's good on the second. And here's Rondo. He's got 6. Here's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Doncic. That misses off the backboard. To the paint. Okongwu dishes to Dunn. And here's Gallinari outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Now Johnson, following the miss by Dunn from deep. Doncic against Dunn. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. Number 1, Luka Doncic. The Hawks leading.
Watch Rondo.
1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Okongwu slams it in.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Marianovich. 8 points for him. Here's Gallinari. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is Gallinari's game. Can create his own shot and terrific at drawing fouls.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Gallinari. And the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleber comes in for Marianovich. And it's Jalen Brunson in for James Johnson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Brunson the pass to Kleber. Back to Brunson. It's deflected, and they get it back. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Powell, no good. The Hawks leading by 6. Okongwu kicks to Rondo. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Gets a hand on it, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 18 points in the game.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
Here's Doncic, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Hawks. We've got Jalen Brunson. Powell is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Doncic, and it's Richardson in a two-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Hey, turn around.
Kleber inside, and it's denied.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Mavericks trailed by 8. Out to the wing. Here's Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Two shots.
I got mine. You got shooter, huh? All right, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, just box out.
That one falls for Brunson. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Hunter's checked in.
I got mine. You got shooter, huh? All right, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, just...
And he makes both free throws. Atlanta leading by 6.
Watch Rondo. Here we go. Get a good look, Rondo. Good look.
Now here's Rondo. Dishes to Bogdanovich.
Get a good shot.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now here's Rondo after Luka Doncic's miss, and it's Gallinari missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Trae Young, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Fourth quarter now, we're about a minute and a half in. Young against Brunson. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And they continue to control the glass.
Offensive rebound. Here's Hunter, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all 3 levels.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Hunter.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Gee, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal. The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
Passes to Kleber. Richardson against Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Hunter, no good.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Good on the triple. Porzingis has got 20.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Young passes to Hunter. He kicks to Gallinari. He dishes it to Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Young.
Some players drift in and out of the action. Trey, he's always right in the middle of things.
And so Young nails them both. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 9-point game. There's the pass to Kleba. And here's Porzingis. Capella covering. Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Gallinari on the wing.
Pick coming.
Richardson against Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. The 3 ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 assists now tonight. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Dallas calls timeout. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thanks, David. Young. Kleba with the rebound. Kleba's got 4 rebounds in this game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gallinari.
Two. Knock this in. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo, I'm on shooter,
The first one falls.
Oh, you. Hit these, baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him.
Second free throw, no good. Atlanta leading by 6. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. The Mavericks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Brunson against Bogdanovich. Brunson, no good.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
That's good.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta.
One shot.
Mavericks trail by 11. Brunson, the bounce pass. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Capella. Dallas again missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Shots good from Young.
The charisma, the superhuman workload. Trae Young is built for stardom.
Now here's Richardson. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Porzingis with the block. Fast break Dallas. Porzingis has got the ball. That shot wide open.
I love that catch and shoot. Defensively, you've got to close hard. Josh is dangerous in that area.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Over Hardaway. Porzingis with the block. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Richardson. And that one goes long.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Brunson finds Porzingis. Good work defensively by Capella. 3-on-3 and stolen by Richardson. Passes it to Brunson. Young with the steal. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Richardson the pass to Kleba. Now the pass to Brunson. Knocks down the three ball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bogdanovich.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pass to Porzingis. Now Kleba. Pass to Brunson. Outside Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Hawks. Bogdanovich has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Another shot. Young trying to break free. No good on the layup.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Passes it to Kleba. Now here's Porzingis. Hardaway up top. Tries again and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Mavericks trailed by 11. Here's Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Josh Richardson.
comes off. Grab it, baby.
Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo, I'm
Who
on
got
this.
shooter, huh?
Good on both.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
The pass to Collins. To the wing on the left. Brunson against Young. From deep. Doesn't go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Over in the corner, Doncic. Shoots from 12. And Capella sends it back. And they're running. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Every season, Collins has a few games where he puts up huge numbers. This is one of those nights.
To the inside, Brunson. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
Shooting one.
Hit these, baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
That one falls for Brunson. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The dish now to Bogdanovich. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Pass to Brunson. They get it back. That's tipped. Here's Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Atlanta gets called for the foul.
Two.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man.
And the first one drops.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Better box your man up. I got it.
Hey, just box.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Young taking his time here. Down low, Capella. Porzingis with the block. And he's able to get it back. Capella inside. Guarded by Porzingis. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Out to Hardaway. Now Collins. Here's Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Young's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Brunson. Here's Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Collins.
Two.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And both free throws good for Porzingis. 1:04 left to play here in the fourth. Young for three. Drops in the tray. Young's got 35 in the game.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Count it.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Young with the ball. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 9. And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 9. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Burke. The step-back jumper is good.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Fernando. Here's Reddish. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
No good from Finney-Smith. And here is Dunn. And so it's Atlanta with the W. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.